All right. If only the at-home audience could know what was happening before I started the recording today. No, you should not show your shirt. Uh, it's Monday, and apparently the solar eclipse Saturday and the new moon has started a new cycle for everybody. So yes, that was a thing. So don't hit if you hadn't done so yet. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. So for those not knowing, I am doing class now. So so all right, you can use rational exponent to represent radicals. Okay, rational is a fancy word for fraction. Okay, a rational is a fancy word for fraction. Now, parts of a radical, we have our, this is the little n here. This is called our root, and this is our base. All right, so I kind of took old notes and then made them better because the other stuff was not great. What we're going to have is we're going to have this stuff right here. We're going to have a base. We're going to have some power. Excuse me. And we're going to have something in the bottom of this fraction, and it's going to be the root. Okay. The way you write this, with the little radical sign, the weird check mark looking thing, is, the base will go here. The root goes in the gutter, and the power goes right here. Okay. So, root base power. Now, an example of this, if we look at it, we have x to the 3 over 5. So, x is our base. Okay. 3 is our power. And then 5 is our root. Okay. So, all right. That being said, I'm just moving on. I'm just moving on. So, if we were to do number one, the math stuff that we're actually doing. Yep. Now, that squared, though, if you see just a regular radical just by itself like this, it's understood to have a 2 in the gutter. Okay, kind of like some of y'all's minds. So, goes along with your shirt. Um, yeah. So we can actually take the square root of 36. And the square root of 36 is exactly, you're right, it's 6. All right, number 2. The root is 2, so that goes in the gutter. Our base is 4. The power is 5. Now, where's this little rock? All right, so 4 to the 5th power is this. So let's see if we can take the square root of that. So second square root, second answer. Yeah, we can actually take the square root of that and it'd be 32. Okay. And this ends up being 32. All right. Now, Number three. All right. Our whole base right here is this 27x. Okay. Our whole base right here is this 27x. So 27x. Now, this whole thing is being squared. Okay. And it's to the third power. I don't know if we can actually reduce that. 27 squared. We can, but I'm not going to really worry about that right now. All right. Number four. Okay. Now, what is the only thing that's being raised to that fractional power? What is the only thing? B. Yes, thank you. Okay. Apparently there was a bug. Okay. So now with this right here, okay, we think about it kind of like this. I'm only dealing with this part right here. How many times will 3 go into 5? Once, with the remainder of 2, a remainder of 2. Okay, that means that we can actually take a b outside of the root and have 2 inside. Okay, another way to look at it like this, b times b times b times b times b. That's b to the 5th. We're taking the cube root. Well, here is b cubed. So this gets to go outside now, and that has to stay inside. Um, our hut. Shh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should have stayed home today. Dude, dude, I should have so not been here today. This is not worth it. All right. Shh. I hadn't got to check on them. I've got to check on them. Shh. Yeah. So now, now we get to go the other way. So instead of going from a rational exponent, now we're going from the radical back. Okay. So, All right, number 5. What is our base in number 5? Y. Yes, finally got an answer. Okay. What is the root? What's in the gutter? 3. All right, what's the power? And that's it. So it's what we just did in reverse. Okay. Now, number 6. The 8 is just kind of hanging out. It's just, it's there for moral support. Kind of like the people that go through the lunch line that just stand there while other people are getting lunch because they're just for moral support. Okay. So our base right here is actually x. Now, what is the root? What is the number in the gutter right here? 3. All right, trick question. What's the power right here? 1. Very good. All right. Now, number 7. What is our base in number 7? Keep going. Yeah, it's actually all of this is our base. Okay, all of this because that's all in the all underneath the radical. All right. What is our root? Yeah, it's 3. Whether somebody said it or not, we just got to keep going. All right. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little weird. I'm not gonna have one like this on the test, but you may see one like this on like standardized test. All right, which I doubt it, but do y'all remember last week where we had like the exponent was like distributive property on steroids? Yeah. So this we could actually do this. All right. Again, you won't have one like this on the test, but I'm showing you. Okay. Well, the cube root of 64 or 64 to the third power is actually 4. This is 7 over 3. Okay. Now, this is what, again, not on test, but this is okay for my class. This is standardized test. All right. Number 8. What is our base in number 8? Yes. All right. What is our root? What is our power? 6. All right. Now, can we reduce 6 over 3? Yeah, if the rest of my I'm definitely going to end up being sick by refuel today. I'm feeling it, just killing me. I'll be your witness. I'll say you got a nasty cough. That man doesn't need to be around us childrens with this nasty cough. He sounds like he sounds like the late night Waffle House waitress. Okay. All right. So you estimate the metabolic rate of living organisms based on body mass by this blah blah blah. Basically, this we don't. Um, Let me help y'all out. We don't need to know any of this stuff right here. We need to know this. Okay. We know that M is the mass. Okay. So, like for number nine, we would set it up like this. This is basically just a plug and chug. Now, a couple ways that we could actually write this and put it in the calculator. All right, 18 is our base, 3 is our power, 4 is our root. All right, I'm going to get bigger. So, we're going to do 73.3, like so, parenthesis 18. The little raise the roof button, the little caret button, that's our power button. And then when I'm here, I'm actually going to hit the little n over d that does a fraction. So 3 over 4. So it looks like this, very similar to our paper. We hit enter and we get this. So 640.557. All right, this is going to round up to 640.56. Now, if we do the same thing with, changing this 18 to 75, 73.3. Ah, all right. So this is 1868.099, which is, we're going to round up to 1868 point. This will round this up, that will round up to 10. Okay. All right, believe it or not, thank goodness that's actually all the lesson today. That's all I'm going to record. Thank goodness. So if you hadn't done so yet, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, stay farce, and dear God, somebody save me from this class today. Okay, good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.